boys and girls, and welcome to Life with Art. Today we're going to think about food and what is our favorite food and how would we make it look like a picture. I'm going to start by showing you some images I got off the computer of some different dishes that are really yummy. It might be your favorite food, maybe burritos, or I see some vegetables and rice, some shrimp, spaghetti, ravioli, meatloaf, all those yummy things. Here's an actual picture of a plate of food also. Notice that these plates of food, you're looking down, right? So you're looking down at the plate like you're staring down about to eat it. This plate of food is actually done so it's looking like you're looking at it from the side. So things are maybe in front, and then the potato chips are behind the hot dog, and then the apple's behind the potato chips, and then the juice box is behind the chips. So it's kind of goes in order with what's closest and what's furthest away. You might want to do it that way. And then I also just included lots of different kinds of food. We have vegetables and breads and different meats and sides and tacos, of course, yummy, and a hamburger. So this is where you get to choose what you want to put on your plate. And here's a nice image of a plate too. You can see the shapes, round, ovals. So you're going to maybe start with a black or a gray crayon if you have it, or even a pencil is fine. And we're going to think about what would be on our plate of food if it's our ideal meal. So I think I'm going to start with a nice big oval shape for my plate, and for my picture I am going to do it like I'm looking down. So I'm going to think about what I want to put on my plate to eat. I think I'm going to start by putting some carrots. So I'm going to have some carrots on my plate, and I know carrots have these lines on them. So I'm going to put a few carrots here. I really do love cooked carrots. They're so nice and sweet and yummy. So notice that I'm stopping where I get to the other carrots, so it's like this carrot's on top, so the other ones are overlapping it. Next, I think I'm going to put some, let's see, I'm going to put some shrimp. I do love shrimp, so I'm going to put the tail of the shrimp, and then I'm going to curve the shrimp around and curve it back. It looks like it has a tongue sticking out. That's funny. And then I'm gonna put the lines of the shrimp. And of course, when I color it in, the colors are gonna also show what it is. So I'm gonna curve this one around and make his tail come this way. I'm gonna put 4 shrimps on my plate. Tail, and curve it around and go back the other way. Make the lines. Well, this is kind of fun, thinking about food and the shapes, and then pretty soon we'll be coloring it in. We could be even using different colors to color it in. Okay, next I think I'm going to put on my plate, I have some carrots, I have shrimp. How about macaroni and cheese? Ooh, that sounds good. So I'm going to do the noodles. They're kind of like what's called elbow macaroni. So they're arched noodles, and I'm going to be kind of putting them together in this little part on my plate. I'm going to color them yellow. I'm thinking in my head ahead of time my colors, but I'm using just my lines and shapes right now to complete everything on my plate. Now this is your own plate. You're going to think about what you would have on your plate. I want you to do something different than me, because this is what you like to eat, right? Finally, I think I'm going to end up with some broccoli over here. So I have the stems of the broccoli, and then the broccoli, I call them little trees. So I'm going to put the broccoli over on this side, maybe 3 or 4 little trees of broccoli over here. All right, so I've done all my drawing. I'm going to do this last line around my plate. I'm going to stop where I get to the food and continue it around. Now I have my plate of delicious food. I could even add a napkin on the side, maybe a fork if I want to. And then on this side I could put my knife that I'd be using to cut things. And I have like a little placemat of food. Really fun. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to have this all colored in, and I'm going to share with you what it could look like when you are finished having your delicious plate of food that would be your ideal meal if you could eat something special. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so I finished coloring in my favorite meal. I like how the black outlining is showing all the details, and then coloring it with my crayons made it a complete art piece. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you want to, you can always comment or click subscribe so you can make sure that you're watching all of my videos that come out. Enjoy!